Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and today I would like to share with you guys a website exclusive. Don't know if you know, but this is actually pretty darn cool. I don't have anything like it in my collection currently because it's not something I typically seek out, but it was at such a stupid good deal, I figured why not, and I love the knife already enough, I went ahead and got a second one. So to unbox this, we're gonna be using this thing that's all beat to hell. Why? Because I love using knives, right? So we all do. We all have a special knife that we just absolutely thrash, but it just keeps coming back for more. And this is a CGRB Pyrite Light. Now, realistically, it's not that light. When I did my full review and unboxing, or I guess my unboxing and then full review a couple weeks down the road, I explained a couple of things that they could have done to actually make it impressively light. But besides all that, being super nitpicky about what it is and the name, and that's kind of funny, the execution and what they actually brought to market, this is more than $30 worth of knife in my opinion. And what's in here is even cooler than this. So there is of course a little like pull tab here, but because we're knife people, we're gonna use a knife to cut open a package that has a knife, right? You guys do it too. So again, CGRB. This is a website exclusive. During the recording of this video, this is actually still available, but by the time you guys are seeing this, because I have a crap ton of videos lined up, you guys are seeing this essentially like a week after I get it. I finally caught up with making content ahead of time just so I have stuff landing every day, so people have something to hear me complain about essentially. Let's get into it. So this freaking thing, nice little sticker, a large, I wouldn't even say a standard cloth. This is okay, what maybe it is, because I have like a wee cloth right here. Okay, you know what, it is a standard cloth. For whatever reason I thought it was bigger, but yeah, standard size microfiber cloth. I love that. And a felt fuzzy lined nylon pouch. Wonderful. Most knives around this price range don't come with something like that. A little Ziploc right here, and yeah, this is another light, but oh, look at that blade. Holy shit, that is cool looking. This is it looks very bronzy on my camera, but in person it does have that rosy tinge to it. I'm not sure if I could adjust my lighting here. Is that helping? No, not really, honestly. But gotta say, look what they did here. They have a black button there. Why the balls did they put a silver button to stand out on this one? I'm just talking merely about the cohesiveness of coloring and hardware and stuff like that, but it's essentially the same freaking thing. For $10 more, you get this very unique looking blade finish. I don't remember exactly what it is called, the process. I don't know anything about the durability, but this is a $40 knife, and I have all the intentions to beat the absolute shit out of it like I did the other one, because this is just a wonderful user knife. And I guess the retention is pretty stiff. Again, brand new, right? It's gonna break in, definitely smoothing out over time. This guy is just freaking butter. No pressure on my middle finger nail right there. This guy, yeah, there's a lot of pressure I need to put to to get over that little space there that the plunge lock falls into. But yeah, just a standard button lock, right? You can see the traditional plunge back in there. You see that doing its thing. The throw on the actual button is nice and healthy. It will soften up over time, of course. But yeah, 40 bucks all day long. Hell yeah, yes please. This is pretty darn cool. Now, if this is not your particular aesthetic or anything that you care for, then just get this dude right here. It's 30 bucks. I have seen it as low as $27. Some people claim that they've got it lower than that. And this is something that's wonderful as a gift knife, as a user beater knife for office carry. When people recommend this knife, and I'm sure plenty of you guys have seen all the big channels talking about this, saying that this is the best freaking pyrite period for the money, they're not wrong. But the reason why they recommend it so much is because for what it is, it's an excellent knife. This isn't something that's marketed towards somebody who is a hardcore laborer, a construction worker, somebody who, you know, breaks down bombshell doors, you know, for a living or even as a hobby. This is regular, everyday carry, simple, utilitarian cuts. Nothing hardcore, nothing crazy. So my next couple weeks with this really isn't going to see a traditional review because what's the point? It's the same thing with a different finish. But I will share with you guys, whether it's in YouTube Shorts, on my new Instagram, NIC Bladeworks. It should be up and running by the time you guys are seeing this video, actually. So any other people who frequently watch my videos, if I've sent you a request, or maybe I haven't, or look out for NIC Bladeworks. It doesn't stand for anything special, it's just my initials, that's it. But I'm gonna be offering, you know, a light customization shop, you know, of course, what I'm able to actually do, and sharpening services, of course, because I'm pretty good at that. So this actually has a 17-degree edge. It has been sharpened 3 times now. The AR RPM9 steel, it's wonderfully easy to sharpen. I think the edge retention on it is just fine for the price, for the money, and because of this stupid thinness, the geometry overall, you can tell when this thing finally loses its edge, but it still moves through material because of geometry, which is very important. But the PVD finish that they have on here, this originally comes matte, and this is actually clean. This has been wiped down with I guess a Clorox wipe to remove any oils. So all those streaks and the shine that you see, that's it being polished from going through coarse material, mainly cardboard. I use this for cardboard destruction for the most part, and you see just how ugly that blade is. But it's a user, right? So I want to see if this rose gold over, you know, belt satin or machine satin finish, whatever the proper terminology for that satin is. I want to see how this holds up. Is it gonna fade? Is it gonna chip? Is it gonna, you know, come off in spots, in sections? Is it gonna? I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's probably not gonna really do anything. Do I think it adds an extra layer of protection? I don't really think so right off the bat, even not knowing much about it. But it can't be anything like a traditional DLC or anything like that. I think this is merely just for aesthetics, and the delivery here, I think it's pretty darn cool, and only for $10 more. So if you like this knife already, or you don't have it already, I think this would be a pretty cool little piece to stand out. So I mean, realistically, like, that could be my user beater, and this could just be my I don't know, this may be a new size comparison size knife. Why not? So you know, that's a potential as well. I do enjoy that the button here is black. That should have already been a thing on the other one, but you know, maybe people like a little pop of silver right there, and I go and flick my finger. But yeah, that's it. So the rose gold pyrite there, you could see just how beat up my original one is in comparison. It's been dropped multiple times, scuffed across the concrete, sharpened a butt ton, And even still, it doesn't look like it's lost that much material. I've chipped the tip a bunch and it shapes back very easily, and it just takes a just a stupid edge. It's a 16-degree edge, if I didn't mention that already, but it doesn't look like one. If you guys are avid sharpeners, you sharpen stuff on your own and you're used to precise angles, most people would know that 15, 16-degree edges, the bevel is very tall, very wide. Basically, the silver that you see here, the actual live edge, is very tall. This, because of how it's ground, it doesn't look ridiculous, which is insane. So the cutting potential is insane on this while not looking insane. So I know that that recipe works for this knife, absolutely. So whenever I dull the crap out of this thing, it's gonna go to 16 degrees and I'm sure it'll sharpen up just fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So go ahead and check this guy out. If you haven't already, I will be linking it down below. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it is still available by the time you guys get around to checking it out. And I'm hoping that they deliver this in other colors with the scales, of course, because they only offer this in the blue FRN. The original Pyrite Light comes in the same configuration of hardware, blade, button. The only difference is they offer OD green and this blue. That's it. OD green and blue. No uncoated blades, no uncoated hardware clip. It's just black freaking everything except for the button, I guess. That's just, I don't know. So that's it pretty much. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate all your support and your patience, of course. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I plenty more videos and content coming you guys this way. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.